Good morning, YouTube. Before I get started, I just have a question about the audio. If you guys feel like there's any problem with the audio, you should definitely let me know in the comments, because my wife keeps telling me that every time I film on this particular device, that the volume is really quiet. And I thought maybe it was just her phone, but I don't know. So, if you can't hear me, you should let me know. Anyways, so today I wanted to talk about truth and personal truths. And there's many different things that inspired this, but one of the things that I feel is worth mentioning that inspired this are two creators that I've been connecting with. One is Genesis and one is Rebecca. I will leave a link to their channels in the description. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because we have common ground, I'll say that. There's certain things that maybe we agree on and believe, as far as I know anyway, from what I've gathered from their more recent videos. But how we experience our personal spiritualities, our personal realities, our perceptions are different. And that leads to the question, what is true? How do you know if something is true, spiritually speaking? And I don't think it's so much about what is objectively true, but rather what is true for you. It's about finding a belief system, a religion, a philosophy, a way of life that serves you. And for everyone, that's going to be different. Some people resonate with Christianity. Some people resonate with more New Age thought. Some people resonate with Stoicism. We all have something different. And all of these vehicles in which we connect with the spiritual are more like fingers pointing to the moon, to quote Alan Watts, someone that I have deeply admired on my journey. That we don't mistake our finger for the moon, but we oftentimes mistake what we believe to be spiritually true as the ultimate truth. And I don't think that's correct exactly. I think it's both not true and all true. And I think truths are different not only among people, but also among different physical manifestations of nature. I don't know exactly how far your beliefs go when it comes to animals and plants being conscious, but I remember reading a book a while ago. I can't remember what it was called or who wrote it, but I remember it was talking about how crows have a different perception of time, and that to crows, when humans talk and interact, we sound very slow and heavy, like we're just some big ogre kind of stomping around. And when I read that, I knew it blew my mind just to think that they had such a different experience of reality compared to us. And I think that just goes to show how limited our point of view is, and how crucial it is to being open to other people's truths. That doesn't mean you have to forsake your truths and jump and believe what someone else believes, but more as an avenue to expand your own awareness, to remain open. That every school of thought, every person, every living creature has its own intelligence. And sometimes maybe we don't understand it, and that's okay. But just knowing that it's here for a reason and it has a purpose. The intelligence that it has serves it. And because it serves it, it serves the world, because we're all interconnected. And I think that's really all I have, is just The only truth there is your truth. And the ultimate truth, if there is such a thing, we may never fully become in contact with, because we're always filtering it through our own beliefs, our own perceptions. And that maybe if getting in contact with that ultimate truth is something you desire, maybe the best way to do it is to be able to strip yourself of your attachments to what you believe, being open to other beliefs. Like I said, not forsaking what you believe. I think if you believe something to be true, believe it until something in you is ready to let go of it. But just maintaining that openness, because we're all just trying to figure it out. Nobody really knows what we're doing. We're just trying to figure it out. Adults like to pretend they know, but we don't know. Anyway, peace and love. Till next time.